All right, so we got another movie news, but this is going to be a shorter one. I felt like I need to talk about it because this was another big Snyder Cut thing that happened. So basically, yesterday morning, if you were on HBO Max, you got to watch an hour of the Snyder Cut. So basically, what happened is some people went on to HBO Max and they pushed play for Tom and Jerry, and that movie did not play. It was the first hour of the Snyder Cut. Now, supposedly they realized their mistake and they fixed it, but that thing got leaked. Now, here's what I'm going to tell you. If you are interested in this movie, you need to stay off the internet for days until this movie comes out. Personally, what I believe after this incident, Warner Brothers just needs to put the dang thing out this Friday. It makes sense to put it out this Friday. You know why? Because they have no competition this Friday. What do they have next weekend? Well, they're putting it out on a Thursday, which, why would you put it out on a Thursday? I don't know for the life of me. And then they're putting that, what's that Friday? What's dropping on Disney Plus? Oh, Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Direct competition right there. It's a big issue. I think this movie is being set up to fail by Warner Brothers. And some people might say that's a little weird, but I think what it is Warner Brothers didn't want this movie to happen. So they didn't let it happen. Because if the reports are true that of Zack Snyder and his wife's claim that they only reshot like the Joker, which is like 5-10 minutes of the movie, that means most of this cut was already finished, right? So it would have costed Warner Brothers to do nothing, pretty much. And so they've had this movie made and ready to go, right? For a long time now. So when people were campaigning for this thing for years and Warner Brothers didn't put it out, that tells you right there that this was something that Warner Brothers didn't want to happen. But I think there was so much fan demand and push for this thing that they just couldn't ignore it. And they said, look, we got to do this, but we're not going to do anything else. And we're going to make sure it dies here. So they're sabotaging the movie, but they're making it still because they'll get money from it. And personally, I don't care how bad your piece of shit is. You should make your movie and support it. You shouldn't screw over people involved with your project and do that to people and then just go, whatever, we'll just sabotage it. Like, this is messed up. Now, there's no proof that Warner Brothers actually leaked this movie on HBO Max and did this on purpose to screw over Zack Snyder and all these people involved with this project. But it's looking pretty likely. Because I don't know how this is possible. For them to leak a movie a week before it's supposed to come out. Over a week, actually. Before this movie's supposed to come out. I mean, this movie, I don't care. It doesn't look that great. I'm not that excited about this movie. But, if this movie was good and I watched it the day it came out and I said, you know what, that's good, I would give it a positive review. I don't want this movie to be bad. I suspect it to be bad, but I don't want it to be bad. And so it's kind of just this whole frustrating thing. The Snyder Cut is just a terrible movement. It should have never happened. But it happened, and I'm happy for, Zack and some of the people who wanted to see this. But at the same time, they've just screwed over so many people involved with this project that it's actually sickening and maddening. It makes me want to throw up. And it's just, wow. But yeah, Snyder Cut next week. Next Thursday. Yay! I still don't get why this isn't coming out like on a Friday or a Saturday. Like, why a Thursday? This is a 4-hour movie, A Friday would make sense because then people who get off work or school for the weekend, they can go, all right, I'm going to go watch the Snyder Cut. And then they watch the 4-hour cut, This isn't just like a normal hour and a half movie. This is a 4 hour long, over 4 hour long event kind of thing. Like, it's very, I don't know. It's just frustrating. I just don't want to talk about it anymore. But yeah, right. Today's Tuesday, so we got like in just a couple days. We're like 9 days away from this movie. So we're 9 days away. We're getting there. Woohoo! Yeah. So not Warner Brothers. Gosh, I'm so sick of talking about Snyder Cut. Amazon Prime released a teaser for a show called Them. This is a limited series. It looks like a kind of horror themed series. I don't know too much about this one. It releases April 9th, and that will be another thing I'm adding to my watch list to be checking out when that releases on Amazon Prime. And then the last bit of news I want to talk about is we knew that National Geographic had something planned for Earth Day, which just makes sense. So all National Geographic stuff goes to Disney Plus. So this is an original 4-episode series called The Secrets of the Whales. This dropped a trailer today. It looked decent. It looks like a good documentary. It looked good. So I am going to be watching that and reviewing that when it comes out on Disney Plus on Earth Day, April 25th. Just looks fantastic. I'm really excited about that one. So let me know what you guys think of this movie news this week. I know it's a shorter episode, but it was just the big Snyder Cut leak I had to talk about, and then there was a couple other little tiny things that I was like, hey, I just want to mention some things that I'm interested in and I'm looking at. So